They say West Coast is dead, but then you got 310 Baby charting and going gold.
Who said that? Who said
People
West Coast rap is dead?
We say that at home.
Oh, I'm finna
You don't
say.
feel like the West Coast dead?
No.
We playing your shit.
Kendrick is my favorite artist.
At home, they be like, "Oh, we dead," but it's like we got Kendrick.
I think sometimes that people get into their own bubble, especially people who don't really travel outside of their city or state.
Yeah, because your shit is in full rotation in Atlanta.
Yeah, we got Doja Cat, we got Tyler the Creator, we got a lot of people. I think we just look past that.
And in Atlanta, we have 4 urban radio stations. Usually in big cities, it's 1 or 2.
Yeah,
we have 4.
That's crazy.
Your shit's in rotation in all 4.
You guys have legends like Snoop is forever, Dre is forever.
Yeah, West Coast is never. West Coast, never dead.
West Coast will never die, ever.
I love hearing this.
Word with me, yeah, you know BT. Know how it go, shout out OCT. No real cap, call out what we see. Whole game ready, baller blitz on 3. No, you can't stand on your own 2 feet. I already know you can't ball with me. Come chop it up with the squad and me. They get a letter, they calling me. BallerAlert. 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 BallerAlert.
BallerAlert, welcome to the BallerAlert Show podcast, available everywhere you get your podcast. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share our YouTube page at BallerAlert TV. I go by the name of Ferrari Simmons.
OCT, what up?
310 Baby in the building.
Hey!
You just waking up, bro?
Man, nah, I'm up.
That's just that LA swag, huh?
Yeah, man.
Are you from LA?
Yeah, I'm from LA.
Okay. Yeah, 310. Just so people don't know, like 310, baby.
Well, obviously, but people in Atlanta was saying 310, baby. Now
people say, out of town, people say that. Not even just out of town. I think even in LA, people say 310.
Okay.
But it's like,
is that like a problem though, or no?
I wouldn't say a problem. It ain't that serious, right?
Okay.
If people know me as 310, know me as 310, even though it is 310. You know what I'm saying? Like people mispronounce artist names all the time, but it's like it's 310.
But it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, I'm not. If somebody keeps saying it over and over, like after I told them once, it's like, bro.
Now it's just like 404. You're just gonna automatically divide the numbers. Nobody's gonna say 678. They're gonna say 678. Yeah. So 310,
baby.
Yeah, man, but we're glad to have you here on the BallerAlert Show. Now, you from L.A. and...
Inglewood.
Okay, how was it growing up in Inglewood?
I don't know, it was cool. Nice family, good family.
Yeah.
You come from a good family, like a 2-parent household?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to watch music videos a lot. Mm-hmm. They stopped, people stopped watching them on TV.
Yeah.
That was when I was real young. But that stopped. I don't remember a specific year, but I remember that stopped.
Like 106 in Park or...
Like...
That might
MTV,
be before your time.
Like MTV or BET, like they just used to have them on.
Okay.
I remember 106 in Park. I was younger, but I don't remember like really watching it. I just remember like it would be on at times. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying in general, like I used to see music videos on just like BET or like MTV, and so early on, that's how I was really diving into music aside from like maybe radio. But even at that time, when you're younger, when you're listening to radio, you really don't like pinpoint the artist. Like you just maybe like the song. You don't really know. Mm-hmm. But I really didn't start diving into like artists I liked specifically until like 2015, and that's with SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Who'd you like from SoundCloud?
I was on Migos like early,
okay,
and Chief Keef and Gucci Mane. That was like my go-to when I was younger.
Now, did it make you start writing? Did you say, "Hey, I want to go to the studio"? Or
no, I didn't. At that I was like 10 maybe, so like I didn't write like that. Like, I remember I used to write stuff down, like thinking I was something, but like it really. Like the rap stuff really didn't like, okay, dang, I want to do this until like maybe 11, 12. Then I started like freestyling with my cousins and stuff. Like they weren't rapping, but like I would rap like when I'm with them and they'd like hype me up and like we would play beats all day. Like that's all I would want to do. Cause I'm the only child. So like getting around my cousins, that's when I would like freestyle or like play 100 beats for them and like show them I could
100 beats from where? Like somewhere you downloaded?
No,
or
YouTube.
Did you make them? Okay.
I just play different type beats and be like, oh, I could rap on this type beat too, and it just turned me up. So like that's really the start. And then I would say like 13, 14 is when I like had my first piece of equipment really. Like it was like a USB mic and like an older MacBook, and then I had Logic on there.
Okay.
And I remember I tried to figure it out. And it was hard, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated to start there.
Not even just, I ended up, even though I was young at that age, after a while, a couple months, I learned how to use the program. But it was more of like, I didn't have what I needed. Like, I didn't, like, it was so much stuff that I know about now that I didn't know about then.
Like preamps, like a certain type of mic,
Yeah, all of that.
Okay.
Like not having an interface, not having a mic. like a real mic. A USB mic isn't high quality.
Okay,
like, you need one with XLR cable. So it's just so much stuff I learned now that I wish I knew back then. But at the same time, I'm grateful for how it panned out because I would have never ended up going to band lab because I went to band lab in 2020. So around the age 15 to 16 is when I really got in my band lab.
So you're
bag.
still in school,
Mm-hmm.
and this is something that. Are you still in school now?
Yeah,
So like, when do you graduate?
in June.
Wow. So wait, I don't want to skip, but my bad. So you're around 15, and when did you write your first song and put it out?
I did that in 7th grade.
Okay.
So I was like, how old was I then? Like maybe 13,
That's like 13, 14,
13,
13
14.
12,
So that's
13.
like, that was through the Logic stuff. Like I put out songs through there. Like I made it on Logic. I put it out on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And for you to start on Logic, because you were making the beats in Logic too and rapping, or
No, I never made beats.
okay, you never tried to make beats.
So you YouTubed them?
Yeah, I would just
Okay.
get them off YouTube.
Okay. Usually people go to Pro Tools and just record themselves there.
For me, it was because that's what was on the computer. Like it was no like FL was like
But
that's.
GarageBand usually come with Mac, not
I was on
Logic.
GarageBand at the time. I just said Logic because that was like the newer version.
okay.
Okay.
So like I did both at it because Logic wasn't always out. Like it was GarageBand, then they did the Logic. So I was on both at the time. That was the go-to for me.
So you putting out records in 7th grade. Are you taking it serious? Because I know you still got to go to school.
I'm in my head. I'm taking this. Like not.
Like,
I'm
are you
taking it
walking around
serious.
saying, are you 310 Baby yet?
No.
Who are you? At the time?
Like my name was like I don't even remember. I changed it like 2-3 times.
Okay.
But
What's
it
your
was,
real name? You don't like it?
I mean, it's online.
Yeah, it's online. We Google
It's
it.
online. It's online.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think. I don't think it's nothing. I don't like it. I just feel like here, like this is doing Baby the business. So like right now, it's just the business. When we get into that, that's like when I'm talking big corporate and I don't know. Like right now, it's just.
Well, I kind of wanted to know who 310 Baby, how that came to be. That's why I was asking about your early life and how you grew up. You know, how did you grow into who you
310
are
Baby.
now? But we can just, straight into business. That's cool.
I mean, 310 Baby. To me, the name it really doesn't have any like a strong meaning. Like a lot of artists, they got their name from somebody or like somebody died and gave them this name or nicknamed them this. For me, it was just 310 Baby. Like that's where I'm from. I'm a product of not necessarily my environment, but my tribe. And my tribe is from LA, Inglewood, to be exact.
310.
So like 310 Baby. That was it. That's at that time I didn't really overthink my name. I just did what's me. And that's even with my albums, like Nights and Weekends, my debut album just dropped. It's Nights and Weekends because I only could work at night and on the weekend. So like a lot of my like stuff, even like down to my brand, it's always like authentic. Like I don't have to overthink because like the answer is usually right in front of me.
How old are you? 18?
18.
I don't really get that from an 18-year-old. I kind of get, we outside, we getting lit. You know what I'm saying? So you're very, very polished. Where does this come from?
I would say the way I was raised and now who the people I have around me.
Okay.
It's both.
Yeah, because you came on time, and we had 12:30 on there, and you actually 30 minutes early, which again is telling me a lot about who you are and who's around you, and it's all business. Now, back to what my co-host Octavia was saying. Does it ever get personal for you? Because you're in a business, but people got to tap. People are eventually going to tap into past the hit records. They're going to tap into who you are as a person.
Yeah.
To stay with you.
I think for people that want to like get to know me more, like more than just the music and like get to know the artist, I feel like recently, if they want a piece of me, like aside from music, they could tap in on like my TikTok.
Okay.
Maybe not my Instagram as much right now, I will say. Like I'm starting to do better with like having more stuff of just who I am as a person on my socials. So like, I mean, I'm starting that now. Like this past week, I really like got into it, like TikToks and.
So you didn't really care for it that much?
Not that I didn't care, but before I blew up, I was already not really on social media. So I had to like learn.
Why?
Why? I just never was a social media person. Okay. I guess I didn't because for me, I didn't have a reason to post. Like if I didn't have, like I used to post just my music, but like that was it. Like I didn't really have like a reason. Like now it's like I know, or maybe I didn't know the reason. Like I didn't know the reason why. Like you would post, bro. Like you would post yourself talking to people.
So you never post on your birthday like, I'm 17, happy birthday to me? You ain't doing none of that?
Like videos, people might post it and I'll just repost what they say on their story. Okay. But like I just have to like I know I have to do better, like talking to people that like my supporters. Yeah. So like I've been like DMing them, sending them videos. Like I'll do that, but overall, like I'm just learning, you know.
Would you say that you are more of an introvert?
I feel like it's at times when I feel comfortable, it's when it changes to extrovert. But introvert, like maybe in general, I would say it just depends. Cause I'm kind of like, people tell me I'm quiet. I don't feel like it. I feel like I'm observant, and then I speak, and I like.
Filling out the room, the vibe, you know, see where your energy fits.
Yeah.
Does that come from how you grew up, the location, how you got to be smart in specific ways out in LA? Because LA is a different breed. Like, it's not like you can just walk anywhere.
I wouldn't say.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I wouldn't say. I mean, you're fair. I mean, I think that's kind of everywhere. I mean, I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying, but I wouldn't say it's because of where I'm from. I think more of just how I was raised, I guess. I mean, not even that. I don't know. I think that's just me.
Okay.
I think it's just me. Because it's people in my family that aren't like that.
Okay.
You know?
Got it.
So, yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. I feel like...
Because your hit record is a party song, bro. That shit, like, it's a vibe.
I like having fun. Okay. I would say I like having fun.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it smile. I don't. Okay. I like having fun. I feel like I'm the type to read the room first, then react. Like read, then I'm on that.
So ask him his real name towards the end of the interview.
Who are you? No, just kidding. All right, so is it true that you took like 15 to 20 minutes to make Soak City?
Yeah, it was like 15 to 20 minutes. It was quick.
What was the vibe? Like, you know, take us to that moment when you made the record in that short amount of time.
I was recording like I would any day after school, and
in your bedroom.
After school, you recorded that song after school.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the beat from?
YouTube.
Oh, that's crazy.
YouTube. And one thing I remember honestly is just I wanted like a party song. Like that was like, because a lot of things I do is like everything's like intentional, right? Like I always have like the objectives. Like what do I want for today? Like what do I want this song to be? Or in general, before I even pick a beat or listen to a beat, it's like what do I want for today? Like what is today gonna be for me? And I wanted a party song, and that's what I did. Like that's what I was visualizing. I saw the party already, so all I had to do was say what I said. And it may have not been the most lyrical song, like, but that's what the kids want at the end of the day. Kids my age want that. And we see now it's like, yeah, the kids wanted that, but now the world is starting to receive it as well on a universal level.
For sure.
So I feel like that's a win. But even in general, like I've other records where it's like, that's my thing. Like the party records is my thing. I could do different types of records, which I have before, but right now it's like the party songs is my thing. And a lot of people aren't doing that. Everything right now is pretty like negative, I would say. And I'm bringing like a different taste to music right now. Like I feel like we don't have as many party songs as we once did.
Now, again, this is songs blowing up.
Yeah.
So what happens?
The squabble. Because that's what people across the nation knew was a squabble. It was a routine to my song in the summer that a girl named Beauty in LA started. She started that, just the routine.
Okay.
Now the squabble was already a dance, like the thing that everybody, like the NFL, like that dance, people in LA already knew about. This is just new to like the world, to where that's why it's such a big deal. Like, and it's like catchy, people like it. People love new dances. So like it's new to, to people across the world. So that's like the last phase, not the last phase, but the most recent phase of my song is like the squabble resurfacing and like being much bigger. That was it for that. But
to Rory's point about high school, you're going in there. You said you've been doing this since middle school, really, because you said 7th grade.
For a year consistently, but I have been making music since middle school. It's just that in middle school, I was playing basketball a lot, to where I didn't really have too much time to.
So sports was a big thing.
Yeah, we getting to know you. Okay, so you playing sports.
Yeah.
Was you good? Was you a guard? Was you a point guard?
I was shooting guard.
Shooting guard? Okay, yeah, that was my position. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I could shoot, maybe not dribble as much. I feel like knowing what you're good, like your strengths and your weaknesses, is very important. A lot of people think they could be MJ, but everybody ain't MJ.
Yeah.
You could work to try to be MJ, but I just knew what I was good at. I was a shooter.
You was like Steph Curry.
No, I would say Steph. I'd say more like a Ray Allen.
Okay.
Because Ray Allen wasn't going to just take up the ball every time. Like he wasn't taking the ball every. He's probably going to go sit in the corner or like wait for a screen off ball and move around, run around.
So we look forward to seeing you in some celebrity basketball games. Is what you're saying?
Man, tell them they're not ready for me.
Hey.
They ain't ready for you.
me.
But I thought you couldn't dribble.
No, I could shoot though.
Oh, okay.
I can give them.
You just get the ball to me, and then I could finish you.
Yeah, I can give them 20, no dribbles.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Spotter.
BallerAlert.
Yo, it's good to still no baby, and you are now tuned in to the BallerAlert show. Like Bob.
Now you're graduating in June.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna walk?
Oh,
Oh,
to the
I thought you
graduation.
talking about basketball.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be crazy though. Like,
Yeah, no, we not. I'm not
like
dropping
how y'all gonna pull that off? Like how y'all gonna pull this off?
You gotta
What
do
you
left,
mean?
right.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not the first. I don't think I'm the first person to like graduate with like people knowing them.
Okay, it's in your school.
I don't think so. Oh, my
Especially in
school.
California.
I'm talking about your school though. Like that's got to be pandemonium a little bit.
No, because it's normal now.
Okay.
School normal now. Like it's not too much going on.
So wait, you're still going to school?
Yeah, it's pretty chill. Like it's people that like say stuff, but it's not like cameras in my face walking up. Like it's so regular. Like it's
Regular,
It's
yeah.
it's more like just like say take the music away. My day to day school is like just a kid that's like I guess popular. Like just a
That
popular
could never
kid at
be
school.
like that in Atlanta.
I think too it's the school I go to.
Okay.
What kind of school do you go to? Is it like a performing arts school or?
There are other big popular kids in your school?
No,
So you're the most popular kid in your school?
I guess I really don't like saying that. But yeah, I guess that's.
You want to
it.
be regular so bad.
You're not, bro. You got the light on you.
It's
bro.
like sweet. It's like
It's a very select few people that have the light. You have the light, young brother. You have to accept that.
Do
Thanks.
you get a lot of people just wanting to be your friend for popularity or?
nah, cause I don't talk to people.
Okay.
Nah, I'm kind of like the thing is like I'll talk to people like I gotta see like it's a reason to talk to. Like I'm not just talking to everybody.
It's hard to get people. It's hard for them to get into your space, your little bubble.
Yeah, they could say something to me, but like that doesn't get them in like the same rooms as me or like.
So
a
you
room
probably still
with
got
me
the
to
same
talk.
friends you grew up with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You're not
But-
switching up. Nobody knew.
Nah.
So
I
what
think-
about the girls at your school? How do they react to you?
I'm sure they like what's going on.
Now I'm saying, do you get a lot of girls approaching you?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nobody comes up to me.
Okay. Do they go into your
That's
DMs?
cap, bro. That's got to be cap.
I mean, a little bit. My DMs aren't too crazy. I feel like they could be worse than they are.
What does that mean? What is it?
Like it could be more. It
Hey,
could be.
he's smooth. I ain't gonna hold you. He's
It
smooth.
could be. It could be more in my DM than it is. It's
He's smooth.
it's light.
He real smooth.
It's light. Is that like less than 100?
They're 100 plus, but I'm saying, like it's not what people may think. Like in 2024, what you would think an artist or like a young kid that just had a hit song blow up, you would think it's way crazier. Like if I show you my DM, it's like okay, I get it, but it's not like.
I mean, that's a lot now. 100 plus DMs of
no, I'm
women?
saying not the quantity, but it's what it is.
Oh, like they're just saying nice song or
Yeah, it's something crazy, but it's not as much. Like it's not like Lil Baby's DMs.
how you know what Lil Baby's DMs
I'm just
are?
assuming.
What's the assumption? Like,
I mean, it is Lil Baby. He one
Okay,
of the
so
hottest out
wait,
here.
did you have a girlfriend before the song blew up? Did you?
Nah, I'll just be working.
So you just be having
working.
friends.
Yeah, just be working.
I can't appreciate that you're not letting this get to your head, because 18-year-old about to graduate high school with a #1 on radio urban record, like I'm lit. Like,
But it's like okay, boom. Like, what's the #1? That's not
Shit.
like because then it's like I
hey,
get it.
any #1, that motherfucker could be #1.
well, on
Goddamn.
TikTok charts, it's up there, but TikTok about to go away allegedly.
Well, yeah. Oh, dang.
Let me ask you, because
So
you're
what do
a
you
young
think
guy.
about that?
What do you think about that? Do you think it's going away? Everybody your age keep telling me, yeah, TikTok is toast.
You know,
And it helped you a lot because the song blew up on TikTok and everybody around the globe was doing it.
TikTok has played a very important role with music within the past like 4 years, right? It's too much money in TikTok, way too much money, which I think like that could be the scary part. So like I really don't have too much of an opinion. I want it to stay. Like it would be nice if it stayed at least until another like platform came around. Because if not, we'd be naked. We'd have Instagram, but Instagram has been out for a long time. I feel like we need that new. If we're gonna get rid of it, we need that new.
So for up and coming artists and artists out there who are on TikTok, when you say there's a lot of money to be made on TikTok, what do you mean?
So like you have to think there are people that are not, maybe I wouldn't say rich, right? But on the way to being rich off of just going live and just talking or like responding to comments, and they're regular people. Like they're not necessarily like celebrities, but eventually they could become a celebrity just off of, they're on TikTok, they're looking at comments, they're yelling out people's names and saying thank you for donating to me, and that's going viral. There are people that are like eating eggshells on like selling candy. There's somebody right now on live on a TikTok shop selling candy that you can go to the store to get. It just looks better on your phone and they're gonna buy it. That's so crazy to me. They're overpaying too. Like it's wild. It's just too much money. They're artists, aside from the artist stuff, like, well, no, let's talk about the artist stuff. People, songs, you could leak a snippet, it's gonna go viral, and then that's the next one you go with. Like before you even have to test the waters with dropping a song, TikTok is your first tester.
I just asked that as a Black creator because a lot of Black creators had issues with TikTok and them, you know, putting their art up and not getting compensated like a white TikToker.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, honestly, or that exactly what you're talking about. I haven't heard anything about that. I feel like it's just, there's issues within everything. There's never a time where everybody will be satisfied. I think that's just the world, not even just the world of business, but I think that's just life. Like there'll never be just this perfect Cinderella story with any platform, any business or anything. Like there always will be a negative thing or a negative story, but there also will be positive things. I think it's just for us to gauge what's best for us and maneuver throughout this world the best way we can.
Wise words, 310.
Wise words, 18-year-old young guy.
310 name mystery. So today, like I said, you have Soak City that is like going crazy.
Remix.
Yeah, the remix. And you said everybody reached out to you via DM?
Yeah, everybody just show love, man. Everybody from the city was just getting behind me, and I think that contributed to like me blowing up.
It's always easier like that.
For sure. I think that's
the other way around. It's legalities and all other stuff, but it's a more organic cosign.
Everybody just show love, bro. I mean, it's crazy. I think that's what's needed, I think, in rap is when there's a new artist, people have to back them, especially from their hometown. Because I think if you have home, it's a lot easier to go out and go to different markets, go to Atlanta, go to Texas. If you don't have home first, I think it's like that. What do you have, right? Like you got to have home. You got to have the roots, right? For sure.
Question. Now, because you're still in school, when do you perform? On weekends?
Yeah. Nice on weekends.
How does that affect you? Because you could be tired going to school the next day.
I think being 18, you're not tired like maybe a 20, 25-year-old, 30-year-old, you know?
It ain't hit you yet.
I think it's times I'm tired, but I'd rather be out tired, moving around, making money, networking, meeting people, connections, than being at home in my bed or on the game. Like,
now, when you travel, do your parents go with you or?
No.
No? No. So you don't have a momager or a dadager?
No.
You had this big record. Now the money is rolling in. What are your parents saying? Like, are you in control of your own money? Or does mom or dad say, all right, look, XYZ?
I mean, I think, not even I think, I mean, my mom doesn't really like have too much to say like in regards to controlling my life. Like, honestly, like anything I need from my mom, she's there. So if I needed any assistance or anything, she's there. But she's down for me figuring it out on my own because she knows that I'm not gonna make any dumb decisions, right? Or that may not be my intentions. So yeah, like she trusts me.
That's dope.
What about your dad?
Same thing. Trust me.
Okay. Do they still go to work regular and just live their life how they've been doing?
Yeah, nothing's really changed.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. But eventually it will.
Potentially.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just day by day,
Very grounded.
Day by day. His business it gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, day by day.
So when you start making some big money, you're gonna make a big purchase. Do you have your eyes set on something?
I like a franchise, like maybe like a Chipotle.
Okay. You like Chipotle?
Yeah, Chipotle's good. For sure. I think I do a franchise first rather than like start my own, just so I could learn. You know, if I have a Chipotle's already Chipotle. I just got to drop it in a nice location. And usually Chipotle's usually going to go wherever you put it. It's Chipotle. People always love Chipotle. So I do that, learn that business, but like having a little bit more security because it's not my own. So it's less liability. And after that, once that hits, then I start my own, whatever that may be within the next couple of years.
Okay, so you are like an entrepreneur at heart. Who instilled that in you? Was it a teacher? Was it your mom? Was it your coach? Like, who instilled that I want to, own something?
when I was younger, like maybe like 13, 14, it was just weird to me, like waking up knowing that like I can't get everything I want right now. Like not necessarily like everything in the world, because that's not, I don't want everything in the world, but it's things I do want for myself that maybe right now at this age I can't get because of lack of dollar or lack of liquid. Like I don't have the money to do it. But it's like, how do I do it? By working and learning certain things that people don't know. Because the thing is that the success kicks in once you know things that other people don't know, because the knowledge is the true like currency, really. Time and knowledge is the true currency. Like the dollar is cool, right? But you have to know certain things to do with the dollar to make the dollar work. Because the $100 bill is just a $100 bill, but you have to know what to do with that tool to make it go. You know what I'm saying? You can always turn 100 to million, but you got to know where to put it and place it at the right time. So I think for me, that's it. It's just the knowledge and understanding that time is money. Because I remember people used to tell me like, oh, you have time. But it's like, bro, like, nah, like, what do you mean? So, because then I'll be chilling, like, I'll be on ice for 4 to 6 years. So if I'm 18, maybe to like 24, bro, I just wasted 6 years of nothing, where that could have been 6 years of knowledge. Maybe not necessarily like me putting work in, but just learning things, like me learning things from middle school to now, I feel like is what got me here, as in like the things I know. But there's so much more to know. So then at 30, when it's like that time when people be like, oh, like you had the time, now it's time to lock in at 30. By 30, it's like, what do you mean? Where we already did this at 20, you know? So I just always, I don't like that feeling of like not being able to do what I want, not being able to buy my mom certain things or provide for my family in a way I would like to. And I think it's just having that balance. Like people's attention shouldn't just be on necessarily negative, ignorant things. Like we should be trying to like figure it out, because I think for so long we've been behind, right? We haven't really been on like the other side of the ball. We've been on the side where like the cheat codes and like the tricks in this world were like hidden from us, right? And a lot of times, even when they're right in front of us, we ignore them because we're not even used to having like those tools available to us. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna be taking advantage of every opportunity that's presented. I feel like as an artist, I might not be the best when it comes to like going viral or like having the most trendy moments or being in the mix and messy, which I think that's what makes artists go. I may not be that, but I feel like I'm achieving my goals, as in financial freedom.
Yeah, because you're filled with a lot of knowledge. Where does that come from?
Mm-hmm.
It really just came from me trying to figure stuff out. My mom didn't talk to me necessarily like, oh, you're going to turn this age and you need to learn this stuff by this age. Like it was not really that. My mom gave me so much freedom, and I think the freedom is what allowed me to find this, like who I am now. At this age, because I could change tomorrow, right? Especially in this business, like I could, my head could, now I'm on a whole different thing and it's all negative and I'm not who I once was, right? But it's really like my mom and the freedom she allowed.
And watching her go to work and all that is what made you want to change things.
I would say not just that. I think that's a part of it. I think that's for everybody. Like a part of it, you see like your parents working hard. I think it was to that, but then knowing that like, even with the hours put in, like with the work or like taking care of me, it's like there's still a lot that may not be available. Still, no matter if it's 6 to 8 hours of working, it's still something that you can't have just because.
Like you can't go on vacation when you want to.
Yeah, you can go on vacation, but after maybe a year of saving up. So like just knowing that, but it's like people in the world that are going whenever they want though. And it's not necessarily jealousy or chasing their life or like trying to be them. That's not it. It's just that like, I feel like it's so much more to this than what a lot of people like have.
So your motivation is financial freedom.
Being able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. I think, and then people are like, oh, well then like once you have the money, then what? Man, then like, that's when you continue the journey.
Or you create opportunities for other people who think like you.
Right. Because the journey never stops. People get in their head and like kind of create this like false reality of like, oh, the journey stopped, I made the money, and they get stuck and they lose themselves. But I think that's when like the emotional intelligence kicks in. You have to be aware of what's going on. Like you can make $20 million, but if you're not really aware of where you're at that time, that $20 million could hurt you more than it can help you. You know? So it's like
18. That's a very wise logic. Are your friends similar to Do you surround yourself around people that
or
are
have
similar
conversations
thinker?
like this with them?
I have conversations with people. I think I can't really like talk on like who those people are and say like, oh, they think like this, they're like me, because I feel like we're two different people. But I've had conversations with people like that. But usually like right now, like 2024, it's really been just like-minded. Like because the thing is, you can have friends, and a lot of your best friends may not be the most like-minded individuals, like in regards to how you guys may think. Right. But that doesn't make them less or more of my friend. That just means it's like a time and a place. You know, like maybe we could play the game 12 hours straight, but I can't really talk to you all day about that because my head is on like trying to get it in a different way, you know? So I think it's just case by case. Like I have friends that like might wake up, hey, like I just read this on TikTok or this book, like tell me more about this, because they might think I know a little bit more. Then that's how the conversation will start.
That's what's up.
And I love this conversation because you're just putting a lot of your peers and younger people on game, and older people too, because everybody don't get it. What are a couple more things that people can do and to be conscious of in their everyday life to, you know, move forward in into what their goals are and for whatever that may be?
The number one thing I feel like for like maybe young teens or like kids right now, and well, my generation, I feel like right now what we need is we just need clarity and like clearing the fog. Because there's so much fog right now, right? There's so much negativity, or not even just negativity. Let's just say like rah-rah in general, that like maybe are just distractions from what the bigger picture is. But me, I have to understand that everybody is on their own journey, like their own journey and their own path, to where like what I might think is right, oh no, right now at this age, you should know this, you should know this. There's never just a right time. Like it's never just the right now. It's just everybody has their own time. So I feel like as long as they know what they want for themselves, and that's the biggest thing. I feel like everybody knows what they don't want, but nobody knows what they want. So I think once you know what you want, then just get that. And there's so many different ways to get it. I didn't have to, like, if I wanted, I was already big business before the rap popped.
Big business.
Yeah, so it's like, if the mind was already on big business, I didn't really need this. This was just the extra though, right? I might not be the most turned up or the best rapper for like maybe headlines or drama, but it's like on the side that I love, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, whatever they want, they gotta just get it. It's not too much to it. Researching.
BallerAlert!
Yo, it's good to still no baby, and you are now tuned in to the BallerAlert show. Like Bob.
Do you, when you're making your records, like I remember when you brought that up, you wanted to do you wanted to be like a little dancey that day or whatever. Do you have a theme like every day, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on this type of vibe today? Do you theme it out each day and you decide how you make your records that way, or you just kind of, it's basically however you're feeling?
Usually, like when I listen to a beat, right, the beat usually sets the tone.
Okay,
right,
smart man.
But it's times, especially with like the music business, not just making music, but the music business. It's times where an artist may need this type of record, to where that might be the, like maybe right now I need a dancey record. So I'll be in that mindset of like, okay, today, aside, like I'm gonna look for the beat that fits what I'm feeling, like what I know I need.
You're using both then? Yeah,
so I use, it's not just one. I think it's all strategic. Like sometimes the best is like, do maybe, okay, make just like whatever the beat tells you to make, like the tone, whatever it gives off, then do that, cool. But that's more like freelance. Like when it's the structure, the objectives are set, and you know what needs to be done, then it's like, okay, right now I could use this for my album, so I'm gonna make this. So I think it's just case by case.
When it comes to your album nights and weekends, what is some of the reception that you've been getting from your album?
Appreciating the versatility. I think a lot of the singles were already going up to where like most of them were maybe like fillers. Like a lot of the songs on the album were good songs, but like the key ones like Soak City, Back It Up, another dance record going up, 5-Seater with Duke Deuce DDG, like those records is what did it. Like to make, okay, like to where I'm happy with the album. Because every 1 to 11 or 1 to 14 doesn't have to hit, really. Like it could be a good song, but like the hit, as long as you got the 2 or 3, you're good. And I feel like that's what people appreciate, and people are saying I want.
Very smart.
We were talking about the parties earlier. What is an Inglewood party like?
Well, we could say LA. It's like this lit, like It's ghetto though, but it's lit. But it's like that's what we love, right? But it's lit. I mean, it's people dancing, it's girls twerking, it's a lot. You just gotta know when to leave. You know what I'm saying? Or just not go at all. It's crazy. I don't know.
What happens if you leave too late?
I don't know. I always leave early.
Okay.
I don't know what.
You get caught in the matrix, you leave too late.
Man, I feel like, but my music is like kind of like, if you ain't been to a LA party, it's like that's the LA party. Soak City is the LA party, and I love the fact that like the world can like vibe to that. You know, because that's it.
Who else are you listening to outside of yourself?
Lil Tyler.
Okay.
Kanye. I'm listening to
Listen to K-Dot any?
Kendrick. Not recently, no. The last album he dropped, I did listen to it.
He kind of shaking up things right now with Like That on the Future record.
Yeah, it's funny. They say West Coast is dead, but then you got 310 Baby charting and going gold.
Who said that? Who said
People
West Coast rap is dead?
We say that at home.
Oh, I'm finna
You
say.
don't feel like the West Coast dead?
No.
We playing your shit. on
Kendrick
our
is my
shit. In
favorite
Atlanta.
artist.
Can't be dead if we playing your shit
At
here.
home,
in
at
the
home
A.
they say they be like, oh, we dead. But it's like we got me, we got Kendrick.
I think sometimes that people get into their own bubble, especially people who don't really travel outside of their city or
Yeah,
state.
because your shit is in full rotation in Atlanta.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Doja Cat, we got Tyler the Creator, we got a lot of people. I think we just look past that.
And in Atlanta, we have 4 urban radio stations. Usually in big cities, it's 1 or 2.
Yeah,
We have 4.
that's crazy.
Your shit's in rotation in all 4.
You guys have legends. Like Snoop is forever. Dre is forever.
Yeah, West Coast is never. West Coast
Like
is never dead.
West Coast will never die. Ever.
I love hearing this.
Ever. Like that is beyond me. That statement is crazy.
Well, I can't wait. I really can't wait to see this graduation because I'm really gonna be. Are you gonna like put it on TikTok?
It's gonna be everywhere.
Okay.
It'll probably go viral without me posting it. Probably.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Like you gonna walk across the stage, everything. You gonna do the dance, walk across the stage.
Got to. Come on
That'd
now.
be hilarious, huh? That'll probably go viral.
Yeah. We gotta
We'll
do
see.
the dance right now. Come on, man.
I'm not the best dancer. Though.
I ain't either.
I'm not the best dancer.
It's not an excuse, whatever your name is.
Do you want to know?
So you still don't want to tell us your real name? We could Google it though.
Yeah. No, you can't necessarily. No, you can't Google it. It's
Yeah.
online though, but you can't Google it yet.
Okay.
Soon. I'm sure it'll be up. Now I said something.
Yeah, because your Wikipedia is not up.
Because you know this ball alert. So they gonna clip this up and they gonna put it in the comments. His name is.
What's his real name? Not his.
The internet is
artist name.
hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
I wouldn't be mad at it though. Oh,
We go viral for the smallest, dumbest shit.
What's 310 baby name? Nights and weekends available now, man. We appreciate you for talking about the BallerAlert show.
Yeah.
310 baby, the mystery. Well, did you feel a little comfortable with us now, or
Not yet.
You cool? You rock with
comfortable.
us? Just because you came today, I got the the West Coast Nikes
Cortez.
on. The Cortez.
Oh,
She
you
wore
do?
those for you.
That's super West Coast.
It's super West Coast.
She themes it out, whoever we. For sure.
Hey, man, before we get out of here, though, we do have a pep talk with 310 baby.
Yo, it's good. It's still no baby. Words of advice from me. I would just say, whatever it is you want to do it. It could be cliche to some, but I feel like that's what I did. I did what I wanted to do and it worked. But it only worked because I stayed consistent. I was confident in myself, not to rely on anybody else for like the drive. Like nobody had to like necessarily motivate me. The work was the motivation. The reward from working was the motivation. I didn't really need anybody to like sit behind me and tell me, oh no, do this, or this, da, da, da. You got it. I always knew I had it, so I did it.